Hi, Alexander. Finally, I found the time to record my review. To start, I want to say that about a month has passed since our training. So, I was training around the 25th, on the 25th of October. Well, now it's already the 22nd of November. In short, it's been about a month since our first class. So, what did I have to say? What problems did I have? There were problems, first and foremost, with conveying information, with explaining things. I often couldn't explain what exactly I wanted to say and how to say it. I couldn't describe a certain object, an action, or an event, and it caused me a lot of discomfort. I also felt awkward. In groups, I had to constantly stay silent to avoid stuttering and tension. Well, I've had a stutter since I was 4 years old. Well, until I was about 34, I lived with this for 30 years. Well, I mean, most of the time it didn't make me feel uncomfortable, but in situations like these, in companies, when I explained things, they didn't understand me. Often, the jokes were really unfunny and emotionless. There were definitely a lot of moments like that, especially in school, where it was really tough to go through all those situations, especially when I moved to a new class and a new school. Well, anyway, I won't go into what happened in the past, since everyone who has stuttered knows what school is like, what society is like, what unfamiliar people are like, what phone calls to strangers are like, what it's like to ask someone something, or to explain something to someone. Suddenly, having to show something, explain the way, where to go, and so on. I want to say that I got a lot from the course, from our sessions with Alexander and Evgeny, as I learned I had a clear problem with expressing my thoughts, but now a month has passed and I feel much more confident and at home. With my loved ones, with my wife, kids, and parents, we communicate much better now. I sense that I explain, I talk, I say things much more clearly, more emotionally better. Well, I feel much calmer, and my thoughts are much clearer and deeper. You could say, well, another revelation was that it turns out everything is done much more simply than it seems, than what you were taught, than what you got used to in childhood. Therefore, that I still have the achievements of a rest. But I've even started to relate to people much more openly. It became much more interesting to communicate with people. I've developed a desire to communicate, to ask them something. In short, you could say my love for people has increased. Or in the store with cashiers, or with the salespeople on the floor, asking something or finding out information has become very easy and natural. Well, practice helps too. I enjoy it now, and I even feel like I want to do it. There's this desire now where you want to communicate, you want to say something to a person, you want to ask them something. In short, you could say my love for people has increased. This can be related to being more sociable. I even wrote down on a piece of paper the benefits I've noticed for myself. I developed a desire to communicate, to say something to a person, to ask them something. In short, you could say, my love for people has increased. This can be related to sociability. I just wrote down on a piece of paper the benefits I've identified for myself. From this course, I've become more sociable. It's easier to connect and communicate with people now, and it's more enjoyable. To find out some information and to pass on some information, it's become easier in a way that is more clear and concise to explain my thoughts. Well, basically, it's probably it. I've also developed a desire to record myself on video. If before it was like this, well, if I recorded myself on video, I just wanted to delete everything afterward. And now you record yourself on video and you're not afraid to watch it anymore. And in short, my confidence has improved a lot. And my thoughts, the flow of thoughts has become much smoother, deeper, and easier. I've become much better at speaking, much more interesting, more enjoyable. Well, basically, that's all I wanted to say. If any more interesting thoughts or achievements come up, I'll record my feedback. I would like to express my immense gratitude to Alexander and Evgeny for what they do. For that, they help people like this. Before coming to the course, I followed Alexander's channel for about a year. But I just couldn't make up my mind. I kept thinking about what would happen. What if I got scammed? What if it didn't help? There was no real confidence that this actually works, because I've lived in that state for so many years. I lived in that state for so many years, and then suddenly it was like everything disappeared. It's even a bit sad or nostalgic about the past state, but it's more of a sarcastic kind of nostalgia. So in short, we had a great session. I want to say a big thank you to Alexander, Evgeny, and everyone else. Super top. Well done, guys. It's a really good thing. You help people gain confidence, joy, life, and communication with others. Thank you very much.